almost live from the Herbert I. Greenberg Studios at WHIG. It's Up Late with Sam Bass.
Hey, thank you, Scott Smith. Good evening and welcome to the show. First, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, First Class Real Estate Triangle East. Sit down, I know they're great. So whether you're buying or selling, they should be the first ones that you call. And if your house you just bought needs some work, or the house you're trying to sell needs some work, call our other great sponsor, Metro Maintenance. They do everything: plumbing, electrical, general repairs, heating, cooling. They do it all and they do it well. So tonight, we have the special privilege of being joined by two fine people who actually are from First Class Real Estate Triangle East. We didn't ask them to come just because they're our sponsor. They're just both really interesting people. They might not admit it, but they are. And they come as a pair. First class husband-wife duo, Brett and Tiffany Hill, are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So speaking of pairs, a lot of things come to mind, natural pairings. Tiffany and Brett, natural pairing. They're the power couple in Rocky Mount. Things go naturally together like peanut butter and jelly, coffee and cream, gin and tonic, me and bourbon. But anyway, so if you're in the real estate market, you definitely need to pair yourself with one of the fine agents at First Class Real Estate Triangle East. But let me speak hypothetically for just a moment and say you don't go through one of the great agents over there. You go out and do something crazy like you respond to a for sale by owner sign. You want to watch out and be aware of certain traits in people so you don't make the mistake of dealing with someone like, say, a serial killer. So in the name of public service, pay attention. I'm going to give you the top 5 signs you might be in a serial killer's house. You really have to be careful these days, folks. So here they are. Y'all got your hard hats on? Okay, here they come. Number 5. The welcome mat says, please wipe your feet and your fingerprints. Sounds like they don't want you leaving any evidence that you were there. You better believe that there's probably a hidden trap door to the basement under the mat. Turn around and run while you can. Number 4. You see multiple rolls of plastic sheeting lying around. If you guys have seen the TV show Dexter, you know what I'm talking about here. Sure, they might be getting ready to paint, but that doesn't explain the empty vials of tranquilizer you saw them in their bathroom trash can earlier. Number 3, you stumble across their chainsaw collection in the garage. And they stamper some excuse like, I'm just doing do-it-yourself improvements. At this point, do not ask for further explanation, just run. Number 2, you spot a copy of the Cannibal Cookbook. Here's a sign, folks. You see it on the kitchen counter and they ask you to stay for dinner.
Sit closer.
Don't do it. And here it is. The number 1 sign that you might be in the house of a serial killer. Their mummified mother is sitting in a rocking chair in the basement. Of course, you know the 1960 movie Psycho. Such a terrifying scene. By the way, I gotta say, our producer and writer, Jamie, she'd better be worried that she has not been put on a watch list for getting out there and doing the research for this top 5. I just gotta say, doing research for kill rooms, things like that, probably not good. So folks, the moral of this gruesome top 5 is to not put yourself in these situations. So if it's not first class, then you might want to pass. Sounds like another great slogan. So sit tight. We'll be right back with Rocky Mount's power couple, Brett and Tiffany Hill.
Metro Maintenance has provided fast, reliable services in Nash, Edgecombe, and Halifax counties for over 35 years. Metro Maintenance offers services for residential, commercial, and institutional facilities. These services include heating and cooling, electrical, plumbing, and general repairs. Our numerous years of experience, knowledge, and resources help us to accomplish our mission of serving our customers with superior service achieved through integrity and hard work. All of our work is guaranteed. For service, call 252-977-2730 or find us on the web at metro-maintenance.com. First Class Real Estate Triangle East. When buying or selling a property, think of us first.
Welcome back. As promised, the power couple of Rocky Mount and First Class Real Estate Triangle East, Brett and Tiffany Hill. Thank y'all so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having us.
This is great to have you guys here. And by the way, coincidentally, this is the first time we've had two guests at once. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
First time for everything. So I want to start off by telling a little story. When I contacted Brett about doing this episode, I said to him, you know what? We can call this Beauty and the Beast. And what did you tell me?
I told you I thought you were pretty good looking too. I appreciate you thinking I was a beauty.
So therefore, Tiffany's a beast. So yeah, what he told me, she's a beast in the gym.
Yeah, she is. That's
so
the truth.
He really thanked me for calling him beautiful. He's a good-looking guy, though. I mean, right? Yes. So you guys recently started sponsoring the First Class Real Estate Bright Penny Karaoke out at the Rocky Mountain Mills. What led y'all to start doing that?
We just wanted to create a space where people could come just have fun together, kind of get to know our team, and just kind of let loose a little bit and enjoy what we have to offer locally here in Rocky Mount.
Well, and you know, whenever you're working with a group of people, there's so few opportunities to really just have fun.
Right.
And we just wanted to have fun with our team, and it's so convenient. It's right across the hall from where our office is located. So First Friday, we just thought that would be a great opportunity to work with them.
Great team building there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we got a picture of the whole crew up here. So, Tiffany, my research team tells me that you won a karaoke contest in 2007 on a Carnival cruise ship.
I did.
Did you impersonate somebody? Is that what I'm hearing?
I did. It was Gloria Estefan, and I sang "The Rhythm Is Gonna Get Ya." And I think, honestly, the cherry on top of all of it was the ensemble, including the wig.
Oh, gosh.
That I got to wear for it.
Unfortunately, there may be a picture.
Oh, I hope so. I certainly hope there's a picture of this.
So, Brett, is that Tiffany's domain, or do you have a great singing voice as well?
I leave it to her. I'm not one that's going to sing.
You did. You sang with me last time.
For a couple seconds.
He sang, if you're familiar with the Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga, Star is Born duet, I did rope him into singing that with me.
And she was in my ear telling me what to say when, even though the words were on the screen.
You got interrupted early on. You were telling me earlier when you were doing it, I think your kid had to maybe go to the bathroom or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. So thankfully I didn't have to stay up there very long because our son came running up and announced in front of everyone that he had to go potty. So in the mic. Yeah.
Gotta go potty.
That's what makes it so great.
Yeah.
So speaking of your family, you guys have a picture-perfect family.
Oh, thank you.
And by saying, I think
We're
you guys
very
are doing
thankful.
like modeling for photographers to be able to sell their services by taking pictures.
We're available. We're available for any paid photography.
So how long you guys been together?
We got married in 2009.
And we were together on and off for what, 2 years before that?
Yeah, about 18 months. Yeah.
That's about the time I graduated from high school. So how did y'all meet?
We met at a friend's wedding.
Yeah, that actually does happen.
Yeah.
I was a bridesmaid and singing in a friend's wedding, and you were a groomsman.
Yep, I was the best man. And ironically, I had introduced that couple to each other, and they turned around and introduced us. So.
Are they still together?
They are.
They are. They are still
living in Alaska
We're all
with four children.
Yes,
so,
we have very different lives. They're in Alaska with 4 kids. We're here, and
we moved to North Carolina from Kansas, and they went to Alaska. So.
Okay, so you guys are both from Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lived there, yeah.
Yeah, we lived there I lived there for like 20 plus years.
And I lived there, gosh, probably about 10 years.
We definitely call Kansas home.
Yeah.
So you were homeschooled.
Yes, I was.
And she still has social skills.
I know, right? That's
Literally one of my favorite memories is an HR director for a company I worked for literally looked at me like this and was like, you were homeschooled? How are you able to make eye contact with me and have a full conversation?
It does happen.
It's magic. I don't know.
You're doing great. So what's your favorite thing about living in North Carolina?
you go first.
Well, for me, it was the weather. The last winter we lived in Kansas, I told her by next winter I want to live somewhere with trees and no snow. And we did a pretty good job on that. But then also just the location. I mean, you can't beat the mountains and the beach. So.
It's the mountains and the beach for me. The weather, it's a little humid for me, but really you can't beat having the mountains and the beach. I mean, you don't get that very many places, so.
And I mean, you can't not talk about the people. We've made such great friendships here. We have no family here. All of our family's back in the Midwest, so our friends are our community. And so you can't not talk about the people that we've met in our lives.
Well, it's great having you guys here. And I want to jump back to Tiffany's singing prowess. So I understand you also won Nash County's Got Talent.
I did.
So what was that experience like?
It was a lot of fun. It was in 2014, which gosh, that's about been almost 10 years.
Yeah.
It was last year. It feels like last year. I just kind of did it for fun. I mean, like we talked about, I was a homeschooled kid and I was not a cool homeschooled kid. I was really nerdy and had a lot of time on my hands and no friends. So I just practiced singing all the time. And we were just kind of at a point in our life where we had time that year to do fun stuff. So I was like, hey, why the heck not? I was just going in it expecting to just meet some people and have fun. And I won it. And it was just a nice surprise for me.
That lead you to audition for The Voice?
It did. It did.
Okay.
It did, actually.
So tell me how that went.
Yeah.
That was quite, I wish we would have documented more of it, but we really just went there again
On
just
a
to have
whim.
fun on a whim. We're like,
Yeah.
hey, it's DC, we'll have some fun. So I went in and sang and honestly forgot all the lyrics to my song and just skipped to the part that I knew and apparently did a good enough job that about 2 hours after the open call audition, I got a call back from one of the scouts and they were like, can you come back and sing for us in a week in Falls Church, Virginia, for our producers? Heck yes, I can. So I went and did that and that's as far as I made it. But it was just nice to have that experience and just kind of be
a little bit validated.
But what she's not telling you is 17,000 people tried out that weekend, and she was in the top 100.
That's pretty
so that's
good.
pretty good.
That's
Top
pretty
100
good.
out of 17,000
Yes.
people that tried out that weekend. So
yeah, it was
17 or was it 7? I can't recall.
17.
17.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So it was a great experience. It definitely, I had stage fright prior to that, but that after doing something like that,
Did you meet any celebrities? I mean, anybody out there?
Tone, who was the judge? He had been on the show before, and his father's that.
Oh yeah,
author.
Anthony Evans.
Anthony Evans Jr. Yeah.
was the recruiter who called me back. So I guess he was kind of.
Yeah, didn't you
qualifies
sing
as a celebrity?
in front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was who you sang in front of. So that was probably
Yeah.
the closest.
Yeah.
She's all about a celebrity.
Oh, I love a
we could talk
celebrity.
about all the
I could not.
interactions.
I love celebrities so much I could not host the show.
Okay. I'm going to get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So I remember the two of us actually ran into each other one day in the music shop, Redfish, here in town. Spontaneous. We did a spontaneous duet.
Completely spontaneous.
Do you remember that?
I do.
I think we have a clip.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of eucalyptus rising up through
Okay, so Brett, I don't want you to feel left out here. I know she's a shining star here.
She really is, yeah.
The
So-
homeschool.
Yeah, for that, I mean, really. So do you have any special talents you can share with us tonight?
Not on the air.
Okay. Stop right there. The censors are watching.
So sorry.
I think I'll have to pass.
Okay. Okay, good. It's good to know, though. Congratulations.
Sorry.
I mean, you got her. So you embarked on the First Class franchise in 2020, correct?
That's right, yeah, just
what is-
about 4 years ago.
What inspired you to pursue that?
Well, I had been in real estate for 10 years and really hit a place in our lives where we had just grown and knew that if we were going to grow more, we had to take a step. It's kind of that feeling of not having a plan B, so you go and make a plan B. And in the process of making a plan B, we found that so many other people either wanted to get into the business or they were in the business and just wanted some more opportunity. And we offer that with our firm. We have over 40 agents now, and we've helped some 20 agents that aren't necessarily in the business anymore get their license. So
So when I first met them, I think you guys had 1 or 2 agents, or maybe
yeah, it was
you
probably
guys
us too.
were the
Probably
agents.
Probably just us.
And now, like 2 or 3 years later, there's 40. It's unbelievable. Great success. So you're known for being extremely dedicated to your agents at First Class. What's your philosophy regarding leadership?
Well, I think that when it comes to leadership, leadership is always influence. And so when you are influencing others, you've got to be able to demonstrate that you've walked the walk and you've done the actions. So if you're going to be effective in leadership, then it definitely has to be something that you're modeling in your own life too. So when it came to the business, 10 years, helped some 258 people buy and sell homes in that time, somewhere around there. I definitely had a lot of experience to lean on that I had learned from to share with my team.
Right. So if you had advice for somebody who want to start their own franchise, for example, what would that be?
I think first and foremost, you have to treat it like a job. And so many people get into the business and treat it more like a hobby than an occupation. And you really can't. It can't be just a side thing you do. You really have to dedicate yourself to it to be successful at it.
Okay. So enough about you. I want to get back to Tiffany here. I'm just kidding. So I do want to get back to you then. We have a picture of you and Jessica Simpson.
Yes.
Okay? How did you, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to answer all of them.
Okay.
It's a lot. You want to write it down.
It's fine.
How did you meet her? Was she different in person? Was she taller? Was she shorter? Was she smarter?
Okay. All right. How did I meet her? She was, I remember I saw, so she was at Crabtree Mall doing one of her clothing line launches. And I was like, Brett, please take me. I love her so much. She's like my fashion icon. I love her singing. And he's like, okay.
Was she wearing Daisy Dukes by chance?
No, I'm sorry.
Had to ask.
What she didn't tell me when I agreed, though, is that she had to buy like $150 worth of her stuff.
Yeah.
order
I
to
did have
meet
to
her.
buy something. It wasn't free. But she was super nice and down to earth. She was actually like humming a song. And I'm like, oh, I get my own like Jessica Simpson concert. She's like, yeah, girl. So she was
very nice.
shorter in person. She was super nice and down to earth. And her sister was there with her. But yeah, she was launching a new clothing line. And like I said, I love a celebrity. So I begged Brett to take me, and he was like, I mean, how mad were you about that, honestly?
It was Jessica Simpson 13 years ago, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't have argued. So you also met Nicholas Sparks. So he's a writer or something.
Yes.
I can't think of anything he's written. I'm just kidding. I know exactly. And he's from New Bern, I believe, right?
You should have him on the show.
Yes, you should have him. Please invite me. Please let that be the next 2-person interview. Be Nicholas Sparks. Yes, so he was randomly at a Walmart.
Yeah, doing a book signing.
And that was
In New
another
Bern.
Brett, please take me.
All the way to New Bern.
And again, just a person that was just like really gracious and nice and down to earth to meet. And yeah, it was just, he was nice to meet and chat with for a second. So it was a good experience.
Okay, well, I've got one more. So this is kind of I've heard a lot of rumors about this one.
Okay.
When you met Channing Tatum, is that the, what's the movie, Magic Mike?
Okay, so like just full disclosure, I have not seen Magic Mike.
Yeah, right.
I really haven't. But my sister used to live in Wilmington. And at the time, Channing Tatum was married to someone who was filming a series there. And I was standing in the cereal aisle. I totally remember it. Cereal aisle, yeah. My sister's standing there too. We're standing in the cereal aisle, and I see him. And I'm like, I turned to my sister. I said, Angela, I feel like I know him. She goes, you don't know him. You do not know him. And I just looked at him, and I didn't know who it was.
Blocks the aisle.
He turns around. He had his hoodie all around us because, he's trying to stay incognito for people like me. Right. And he's like, he just looks at me. He's like, excuse me. And I move out of the way. And that was my interaction with Channing Tatum.
I think the next day was when they announced that he was like the sexiest man alive.
Yeah, and I did not get a picture with that one. I was so mad.
Give you a picture,
I don't think he would have either. He was looking at oatmeal. If anyone wants to know, he likes oatmeal.
So speaking of food, there's also a rumor that you have some kind of story about mountain oysters.
I swear.
I didn't tell that story.
Yes, you did. I didn't tell it. Oh my gosh. All right. So I was homeschooled, as we've discussed, and I was in 4-H because my mom was afraid we were going to be antisocial. So she literally farmed us out to any sort of any group we could be in. One of them being 4-H. And I was the kid that was showing hamsters when everyone else was showing cattle. That's the
4-H.
Yeah, that's the 4-H I was in. Okay. So anyway, I go to this, it was just a summer, gathering of everyone. And there was a plate full of these fried ball things. Sausages. I know, right? And somebody was like they all knew, we were literally the only city kids in the 4-H group. And one of the guys was like, oh yeah, those are popcorn shrimp. Me piles my plate high because shrimp. I love a shrimp. I mean, no matter where we go, I'm like, shrimp, please. I seriously ate 24 of those and then found out what they were.
Wow. So have you ever tried them?
I've not. No, that was before Brett. That was before Brett. Oh no. I've traveled around the world and had opportunities and seen, and I have not eaten
tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Not eating that.
So I got a last question.
Okay. This is for Brett. Please, God, let it be.
It's for the both of you, actually.
Okay.
If you were both contestants on a talent show, which we know is the talent here, and you had to sing a duet together, which song would you choose? And bonus points if you will sing it for us now.
Oh, I don't have words.
Go ahead.
What's the song?
What would you think we would sing?
I mean, the only song we've ever sang together is "A Shallow."
Yeah.
Lady Gaga. I mean, I could see us singing "Sonny and Cher." I got you, babe.
Oh yeah, I could see that. That would
babe,
be fun.
I got you, babe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Are you singing? I got you, babe.
I don't know the words without the.
That's all I know. That's all I know without the karaoke prompt.
Look, thank y'all so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
So much fun.
We enjoyed it.
We got to have you back sometime soon.
Oh, we'd love that.
And ladies and gentlemen, Brett and Tiffany Hill in person here tonight. Sit tight. We'll be right back.
Metro Maintenance has provided fast, reliable services in Nash, Edgecombe, and Halifax counties for over 35 years. Metro Maintenance offers services for residential, commercial, and institutional facilities. These services include heating and cooling, electrical, plumbing, and general repairs. Our numerous years of experience, knowledge, and resources help us to accomplish our mission of serving our customers with superior service achieved through integrity and hard work. All of our work is guaranteed. For service, call 252-977-2730 or find us on the web at metro-maintenance.com. First Class Real Estate Triangle East. When buying or selling a property, think of us first.
Hey, welcome back. I want to tell you about our Maggie Society Dog of the Week. It's Tula. Tula is a pretty girl. She's a mixed breed, about 10 months old, and weighs about 28 pounds. She loves belly rubs and snuggling, just like me. She's already been spayed, and she's potty trained. Always a plus in my book. She's a very loyal dog with plenty of big puppy energy, and she loves playing with other dogs if you already have a dog or two. Tula would make an excellent addition to your home. So if you're interested in adopting Tula, please reach out to the Maggie Society today and bring Tula into your house. Every Thursday night at 10 o'clock, make sure, Up Late with Sam Bass right here on WHIG. I want to thank my special guests, Brett and Tiffany Hill of First Class Real Estate Triangle East, for joining us tonight. We had a great discussion, kind of a fun time. But thanks for watching. See you soon.